We've done a good amount of exploring. I feel like now is the time.
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
Those surfboards are so large, though.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show
Apparently
you
with
around.
multiple bottles of wine.
Where to start? Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalamchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many options, but I recommend starting with the real highlight around here.
How did she say that first word? What's that?
The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health benefits. Go for a nice long soak and you're guaranteed a good night's sleep.
Wait, you want us to bathe? Here?
Oh, don't be shy. Come on, I'll take you to get changed.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea is fine. Do I look that old to you?
Were you taking these two to the hot springs?
Why was one voice line a normal volume? And then the second one was like, I'm sorry, can you speak up? I didn't hear you from across the baseball field.
That's right. Oh, let me introduce you. This is the Traveler, and the small one next to her is Paimon. They only just arrived in Natlan, so I'm taking them around to experience our customs.
Hi there!
Hello.
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way, Mualani, I heard you lost to Kachina during the pilgrimage. Is that true?
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Oh. Definitely not the result I wanted, but still not too surprising. Kachina's always been strong. Anyway, it's all in the past. I'm gonna take these two for a dip in the hot springs. Talk to you later.
Mualani's little pufferfish bow is adorable.
Oh, wait. You'll need swimsuits first. I'm sure I can find you something lying around the shop. I'll go look.
You have something Paimon
Hold
size?
it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about bathing in the hot springs?
Rule? Oh, wait, you mean...
There's a rule about bathing in the hot springs?
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
You never need a swimsuit for a pool or spa. You've always been tossed in with your clothes on regardless. I'm sorry, there's a trial?
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs have higher temperatures that not everyone can withstand. A few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past, so now we have an unwritten rule. All Outlanders need to adapt to the lower temperature artificial springs first. But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict? These two are formidable adventurers. I know they can handle it.
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful. Besides, the environment's been unstable lately. Could be a sign that the abyss is about to attack.
Didn't we swim in, I guess, hot springs back in Fontaine? I guess I would call those hot springs.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. You know, Paimon's really not all that formidable, so careful is good.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking on my watch. Mualani, take them to the artificial spring first.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny. I'm heading to the artificial spring in a bit, and if I don't see you there, your days of copping free meals at my place are done.
For me, I can't stay in hot springs or like hot tubs for too long. Not because the water, but because I feel like the hot air rising up off of them makes it too hard to breathe.
Relax. Oh, by the way, Atea, how have you been feeling lately?
Much better. How else would I have the energy to keep an eye on all you rascals? Hey, you over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
You tell them.
Oh, shoot! That weird lady's back again!
Weird lady.
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern talking to!
She sure has a lot of energy.
You seem really close.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows her. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natland's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. In fact, she often threw parties at the hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo, Kayulani, Vichama, oh, and the Archon.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage of the hot springs too.
It's just, during battle, she was impaled in the abdomen by an abyssal monster.
Ow.
The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never bathe in the hot springs again.
That's interesting.
Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs and the progression of her illness.
Oh, no wonder she has so many scars. Paimon had no idea she was so seriously injured.
So, the Pyro Archon can bring you back to life if you died. And obviously you would be healed. But if you somehow get injured but don't die, sucks to suck for you. You get to live with that injury for the rest of your life?
That's normal. She never talks about her injury. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs so that more and more people can experience our tribe's natural wonders, even though she can't enjoy them herself. I really respect her for that.
You can't be in hot springs or hot tubs for a long time either. At some point, someone's gonna realize the bubbles are coming from you and not the jets. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, let's head to the artificial springs. If Auntie Atea gets there before us, we're gonna be in some real hot water.
What was that shiny thing over here, though? I got a book. Where am I going? This way.
Oh, I see. That's a great idea. I like it.
This little child is the chief?
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone else.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukao. You three seem particularly cheerful today. What's the occasion?
Oh, Mualani, you're back. Who are these two?
This is the Traveler and Paimon, two very important guests. I wanted to take them to the natural hot springs, but Auntie Atea caught us, so we had to come here first.
I love her instrument. It looks like a small koto.
Oh, what a coincidence. We were just talking about her.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn for the better.
Really? How can you tell?
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that she's been visiting the hot springs alone at night. Specifically, the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement. I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she used to go there a lot before they became abandoned for some reason. She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot springs every night. I mean, it's pretty obvious what that means, right?
I would assume she's having like a tryst.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring behind her back, then threw her a huge surprise party? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too. So, you want in?
Of course! How could you even think of pulling this off without me?
They hear an adult woman is sneaking away at night and they're like, ah, yes, she must be going to the hot springs. That is not where my assumption would go.
I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you once we're done at the hot springs.
Of course! Take your time. You should focus on our guests for now. These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones if you ask me. We really worked hard on them, so I hope you enjoy. And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment, so we need to stay vigilant.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out. You can count on us.
All right, we're off then. See you at the abandoned spring, Mualani.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
I love that their chief is a child.
Finally, it's hot spring time! Oh, I already arranged swimwear for you guys, by the way. Come on, I'll show you to the changing room.
We actually get a new outfit. They're probably not going to let us keep the outfit, though. I do wish Genshin would make more skins. Wait, why does it fit surprisingly well?
So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth relax every muscle in your body?
Yeah, it's so nice. The steam is warm too.
Oh, they tied up Paimon's hair. It looks so cute like that.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no calming effect whatsoever. I was such a little ball of energy, the moment my parents looked away, I ran off to the high temperature pools. It was actually pretty funny looking back on it. They were absolutely frantic, looking for me all over, until finally they saw my head slowly poke out from under the water. I was too young to remember the whole ordeal, but my parents told me all about it. A natural-born swimmer, my mother called me. Just like her, I taught myself how to dive underwater the first time I ever went swimming.
I did the same. However, it was not in boiling water like you.
So feel free to go for a swim. I'll be right here if you need rescuing.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Auntie Atea, you really came to check on us?
Of course. And I'm glad you listened. I brought you all some milk and snacks as well. I'll just leave them here.
Are those cookies? I want a cookie.
The temperature in the artificial springs isn't too high, so I went with Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips. See how you like them.
Oh, they're crackers and chips.
Oh, thank you. These are great.
Well, I did make them myself. Very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot springs, so listen carefully. The temperature of the hot spring not only determines the type of snacks you should choose, but also the amount of time you should spend in the water.
I really do love Paimon's hair like that, though.
To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind. As such, swimming around the pool is incredibly disruptive and impolite, and something you should absolutely not learn from Mualani.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able to adapt to the temperature, no problem. You should be able to switch to the natural springs then. Well, I've got to get going. Oh, and make sure you drink your milk. I'm looking at you, Mualani. I still remember how you used to pour it into the water when you were little. That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not.
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do something like that.
I remember thinking I'd totally get away with it too. But turns out milk is pretty easy to spot when you pour it into clear water. Not my best work.
No, I imagine not. You drink the milk. Okay, sure. I don't need to read
Some
that.
people get dizzy if they stay in here too long. You guys all right?
Paimon's fine, just a bit stuffed.
I feel fine too.
Looks like you two are naturals. Oh, by the way, I have to leave you on your own for a little while this afternoon. I'm gonna help the others fix up that abandoned spring. And I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. Who knows what will become of the place if I leave them unattended. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit.
We can help too.
Huh?
Atea has been really kind to us.
Yeah, she brought us snacks and taught us about the hot springs. We want to do our part too. Friends are supposed to help each other out. We'd feel bad otherwise.
Well then, the more the merrier. All right, we should get going. Let's organize the best hot spring gathering Natland's ever seen.
All right, meet up with Maro Cow and the others. Okay, I can do that. Home of the hot springs. Off we go.
Mualani! Wait, you brought our guests too?
We're here to help.
It's like my thing,
But you're important guests. We can't put you to work.
but it's my thing. We want to do our part.
All right. Stop trying to out-polite each other, would you? The sooner we get this party started, the sooner we get to enjoy the real party. Now, where to start? Looks like the water outlet is blocked pretty bad. We'll need to dig under it. Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out as well. Oh, they're moldy as all get out. Ugh. Also, someone needs to go out and get some cloth, wood, and decorations. Oh, and snacks too. I say we get enough for 20 or 30 people. Bulk purchases fetch the best prices after all. Oh, but don't just accept the first offer they give you.
I'm not good at haggling. Why don't you go?
Hey, I'm not any better, and I wouldn't even know what to buy.
Please don't make me
How
haggle.
about we handle things here while you three deal with the shopping?
Please no. I don't want to haggle.
Yeah, that works too. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. All right, let's meet back here later.
No. I was not meant for haggling. Fine. How does one... I'll climb this. Good enough. No, okay. Thought it was about to fall right back down. That would have been very upsetting. All right.
Hey there, Yellowpath. Hope business has been going well.
Well, if it isn't Mualani, back from the pilgrimage?
That's right. Didn't make the cut this year, though.
Well, it wouldn't be a competition if everyone got to win. So, what'll it be today?
Here, it's all on the list. Quite a sizable order, as you can see. So, can we expect a discount?
Wow, that is a large order. What's it all for? A party?
That's right. Keep this between us for now, but we're throwing a hot spring party for Auntie Atea.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's great news! How about this? You can have the decorations on the house, and I'll give you 20% off the cloth and wood.
That is ridiculously generous. Also, we should really not be assuming that Atea can go in hot water again.
Come on, I know you can sweeten the deal. That pile of wood's been sitting there since I left for the pilgrimage. At
What do
this
you
rate,
mean
you need to get rid of
sweeten
it,
the
or it's
deal?
gonna go moldy.
That is already such a good deal.
All right. Such a handful. Just give me a moment while I pack all this up for you.
She was already giving us all the decorations for free. Mualani is trying to rob this woman.
Wow, that was amazing, Mualani!
All in a day's work. By the way, Yellowfath, are these 2 stones for sale?
Interested? They won't come cheap.
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Package them separately, would you?
Are those also decorations?
Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so whenever I come across something like that, I always buy it for her. I'll hold on to them for now. It'll be a nice little surprise for her when she returns victorious from battle. I'm sure she'll like it.
All right, that should be everything. If you could just double check, make sure nothing's missing.
Let me see. Huh? What's this crate of juice doing here?
That's on the house. 7 years ago, when the Abyss attacked our tribe, Atea saved my brother's life. She never asked for anything in return, but I could never forget what she did for my family that day. So,
More
send
free
her my
stuff.
regards, would you? And have fun!
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a party to remember. Thanks a lot, Yellowfath. Well, that's our shopping done. Let's head back.
Okay, good. I did not have to do
We're
the
back.
haggling this time.
How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up nice. You got the water unblocked too. Good work.
I would hope so. We spent all day clearing out debris from the bottom of the spring.
We were gone like 5 minutes.
Did you guys get everything?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff! We set it down near the cave entrance.
All right then, roll up your sleeves, everyone, and let's get back to work.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler, mind lending me a hand?
How can I help?
So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw something on the wall over here, and the snacks and drinks can go over there. So, what do you think? Not bad, right?
It's weird that they abandoned this place. I would feel like a semi-enclosed hot spring would be really nice. Because, like, what if it rains, but you still want to enjoy the hot spring? You can do that in this half cave.
It looks amazing! Paimon had no idea you were such a great designer!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so I'm pretty good at things like renovation and organization. Not to mention, this was totally a group effort. Still, I didn't expect it to take quite this long. Guess it's too late to invite Auntie Atea over, huh?
Yeah, tonight's definitely not gonna work. Chief Amina set up those patrols to guard against the Abyss, and Atea volunteered. So she's on watch tonight.
I see. Well, guess the surprise will have to wait until tomorrow. This could actually be a good thing. She can relieve all the exhaustion of keeping watch all night by soaking in the hot spring. Ha! She's gonna love it. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. Come on, I'll take you to the inn.
Should they really leave that banjo, like, basically in the water? I mean, I don't know anything about banjos, but I feel like water isn't good for them. No? Look how cute these carvings are! I want them! The game had better give me those carvings. Oh, things I can steal. Don't mind if I do. Is that everything? Looks like everything.
It's not impossible. I'll find a
Alright,
way.
where am I actually supposed to be? Over there somewhere? More things I can steal. Thank you. You'd hope they didn't leave the banjo in the water? It kind of was. I guess that's part of Mualani's aesthetic. Instruments in the water. I would love to eat here.
Fresh cold drinks.
This is so nice. Wait, do you sell things? Any recommendations? A chilled drink, I made it myself. We don't have as many varieties as the Master of the Night Wind, but it's still refreshing and cool. See those folks over there? We've got so many people in the hot springs, their faces are always flushed when they finally step out of the pool. A glass of iced milk or a mint drink would hit just the spot. Wouldn't be bad to drink it on a regular basis either. Ah, yeah, good point. It's always sweltering around these parts, so people get dizzy fast, and that's where the mint comes in as a pick-me-up. Berry and mint burst ×3. Thank you. Unless it's a magic enchanted banjo and then it's okay. Who the heck knows with these people? This game, really.
Alright, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
With how much they love water here, I would assume they just make everything waterproof somehow.
Yep, good night!
I just don't know how you would.
Ah, Paimon's exhausted. We really went all over the place today, didn't we? Anyway, we need to be well rested for the party tomorrow, so let's head inside.